Hey guys, how's it going? How's your day going today? I'm sitting on the floor right now because for some reason my Wi-Fi signal isn't strong enough at my desk, but it is 3 feet away from my desk. So hopefully everything will be working with my Wi-Fi pretty soon. It's kind of strange. We're having another crappy day here, so maybe that's why. It could be that the weather knocked out some power somewhere. But pretty good day so far. Taught a couple of classes and doing my usual stuff. And now I'm sitting on the floor talking to you guys. Hope you guys are having a great day too. So I was going to talk a little bit about habits. And because sometimes you see people who are like super successful and you kind of wonder how they got there. And sometimes it's kind of easy to think, oh, they probably, had certain circumstances that allowed them to get there. They had certain advantages or whatever. But that's not necessarily true. Hi, Teresa. What successful people all have in common actually are some key habits. And it's your habits, the things you do every day, that will determine your level of success. And I've talked about that before, about consistency and that kind of thing. So I thought I would look up some of the habits of highly successful people, just, out of curiosity, because I think most of us want to be successful. What we consider successful is probably quite different from one another, but we all kind of want to reach a certain level of success. So I thought, well, why not check out the habits of people who are quite successful and find out what their game plan kind of looks like. So that's what I did, and that's what I wanted to share with you today. So the main thing is that you have a plan. So you need to know what you're doing, and you need to have that plan for every day. Hi, Nikki. So what most successful people do will, they'll write a list of what they need to do the next day. They'll either write that out the night before or get up early in the morning and write it out. So you actually have like a roadmap that you're following to get through that day. You've got your tasks, and then you cross those tasks off as you do them. And I think, as I've mentioned before, when you physically cross something off of a list, it really helps to keep the momentum going. Hi, Joseph. Oh, happy Thanksgiving to my American friends. It's their Thanksgiving today, I believe. Hope you're having a good day. So yeah, having that plan, write it out. Don't just rely on your head to remember it, because that usually doesn't work out so well. Crossing off the tasks that you need to get done once they're done. And every day you might not get through everything on the list, but if you have that list to start your day off with, that's going to get you on the right track. Another thing that highly successful people do is they don't let themselves get distracted by what everybody else is doing. So they don't compare themselves to anybody. They don't fall into that comparison trap. So that can waste a lot of time and energy when you're focusing on what other people are doing and trying to figure out how to do what they're doing. If you're trying to do what somebody else is doing, it's not going to work out as well for you. It's not going to be authentic. So rather than being distracted by that, they focus on what they want to do and how they need to what they need to do to get there. And they also stay really focused on their why. So as I've talked about before, your why has to be really big. You have to have a really strong connection to it. So you stay attached to that. You just ignore the other stuff, and you go on your path and you do your thing. Another one, and this won't come as a big surprise coming from me, is you have to put your health first. So eating well, exercising, getting enough rest, all of that is so important. So it's hard to be as successful as you could be if you're injured or sick or run down. So really important that you're getting enough sleep every night. It's gonna be a little different for everybody. You're eating healthy foods and you are exercising your body. You have to move your body. So if you take care of your health and you are a healthy person, then you're going to be able to do a lot more than if you're letting your health deteriorate. And also your mental health as well. So, you got to do things like exercising is really good for your mental health. So you have to make sure that you're keeping that in check as well. They also read a lot of books, and I'm a big one on this. I love personal development books. So whatever that happens to be for you, for me, it's a lot of stuff that has to do with building business and that kind of thing, because that's what I'm into. Also, health and nutrition books, I'm into that as well. I read them, and I also listen to audiobooks. So successful people read every single day. They go for like a minimum of 10 pages a day or 15 minutes of an audiobook every day. And it really does make a difference. And when you work on your personal development, you get to know yourself better and what your goals are and what you're willing to do to get to those goals. And it just really puts you on an amazing path. You might not think that just reading 10 pages of a book every day is going to make much of a difference, but it does. I really got into it about a year ago, and it's made huge differences in my life and what I'm doing and what I'm focused on. So it's pretty cool. And then coming back to knowing your why. So that's a big one with people who are successful. They know their why inside and out. They're attached to their why. They lead with their why. So you have to really have that strong feeling for what you're going for. Otherwise, you know, when things get tough and you don't feel like doing the work, you won't if you're not really attached to why you're doing it. So those are just a few things. There's a ton of other habits, but these are 5 habits that, you know, anyone could implement today. So making your plan every day, either first thing in the morning writing it out, or before you go to bed write it out, so that when you get up your head is geared towards what you want to do. Not getting distracted by what other people are doing, so don't fall into that comparison trap. Just do your own thing. Putting your health first, so maybe tomorrow morning when you get up you go for a workout, or maybe you put in a workout DVD or something, just, you know, exercise and have healthy food throughout the day, and then get to bed at a good time. And then reading books, you know, you can get books off of Amazon, pick up an audiobook. If you go to audible.com, A-U-D-I-B-L-E, you get your first one free, and then you pay a monthly fee, and you can get books you get a free book every month, basically. That's what I'm using right now. And then knowing your why. So I've talked about that quite a bit. So that's it. I've kind of short on time today, so I'm going to be saying goodbye. Hi guys, good to see you on here. I'll be back tomorrow to talk about who knows what. I'll decide what I'm going to talk about later. And I hope you have an awesome day. And again, to my American friends, happy Thanksgiving. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.